Churr, welcome back to another Kutz video. That never gets easier every time I say that. Sounds weird and wrong, but we're back anyways. We'll do another board review, but this is the one I've been waiting for. It's the Inferno FT. I'm pretty sure that stands for Filipe Toledo, because I always see this fella riding that board, so I'm guessing that's what it stands for. But yeah, this one is a carbon model too. I love this. Like, I've only had 2 carbon models in my whole life, and they're like unreal. It's the 4-fin, actually running the medium mix on the sides, and then the Merrick back quads. Purely because I just don't have any other fins. But it goes good. I just like the medium fins because this board has a lot of hold and I still want a little bit more release. So yeah, just run the medium size. But maybe as the waves get bigger, I'll put in the larges. But if you look here, look at all of this, the surface area. This board right here goes so fast. It's the fastest board out there, like hands down. I've never had a board go so fast. Because look at all the water area running up through here. Obviously, I've ridden it. I couldn't help myself the other day. I just had to go and ride it. And man, first surf was unreal. It goes so fast. The carbon, so you get like it's super strong, so hardly any pressurings. But it also has like that flex of kind of like an epoxy. So now the epoxies, they kind of they flex a lot, and then maybe over time they don't last as long. Well, this thing, like, this thing can be put through the ringer and be all goods. But yeah, my dad did this moko. It's pretty mean, eh? No, as soon as I touched this board, I felt like it needed some sort of moko on there. I could just feel that this board is the one. It's just so fast. They're the fastest boards ever. They just go. Like, all of the other models that I have nothing on the speed of this. This is the one. So it's 16 by 19. 19's pretty big for me. That's wide as, but who knows? The cuzzies know best. It's 29 liters. But yeah, I've had this model a couple times and like, I loved it, eh? It's one of those boards that like I struggle to get off to go back to the normal board. Especially with the 4-fin, you get so used to the drive and the hold. But yeah. Bro, this board can go good in small waves, like can be half a foot and I'll be like the fastest one surfing it out there. Just because of this board. Makes surfing small waves fun. But yo, go give him a crack. We'll go give him a crack. See how she go today. Because these boards are black, bro, when the sun's out, you gotta have a board sock for it because it'll delaminate straight up. So gotta take care of her like she's your missus. Yeah, gotta be gentle. There we go. Oh, I didn't even put it on properly. Ooh. All right. Gotta strap him down. Okay. Let's do it. Well, we made it down here, and we got what we asked for. We asked for shitty waves, and we got shitty waves. So let's go put it to the test. Sweet. Cuzzy. So we had a fun session out there, but we actually came in early and wanted to go to the other side and test this board out in some windy waves. So sure, here it is. Cuzzies, we just got back home, so we rode the board at a sandbar and a reef break, and overall the board was super fun. I actually struggled a lot with the forefin, adjusting to forefin. Keep in mind that when you ride a thruster you can pivot a lot on the tail, but with the forefin you got to use a lot of rail to rail. If you buy this board, like, I would probably only use it in a lot of flatter waves from 2 foot to like 6 foot. Because when it gets pretty steep, like, you kind of want the 3-fin, the pivot, to be able to snap it under the lip. But the board's really good for like airs and stuff and generating a lot of speed. Like, that's what the board's kind of made for, I guess. That's why Filipe was ripping at Trestles, you know, getting around all those sections doing big airs. I'd probably use the board, like, I feel like this board would be really good at Bells, somewhere like Bells Beach, somewhere a bit flatter. You can kind of draw out your turns a bit more, don't need to use the tail. The forefin, kind of, you can throw the fins pretty easy. When you order it, you should order generally like an inch smaller than your shortboard. And then if it's a carbon, like, I would definitely order an inch shorter, because like the carbon, for some reason, feels like epoxies where they float a lot higher, sit a lot higher in the water. But anyways, that's all she wrote for this episode. Thank you fellas for watching the board review. Get you fellas at Inferno FT. Don't know why I was going to say 72. The Inferno FT, and we'll see you fellas out in the water. Cheers.